Hello guys, and welcome to the first ever Gothic Thursdays. As you know, every third, well, if you haven't watched my other video, well, my other, intro to all my, weekly videos or new weekly schedule, we'll be playing Gotham City Imposters, and I'll be doing a post commentary for a subject. Possibly I could rant into multiple subjects. We have no clue. We'll just see where this takes us. So guys, thank you for no, I'm not gonna say thank you already. Welcome to the first ever Gothic Thursday. That kind of sounds pretty dark and depressing, but I'm evil. What do I give a shit about being evil? Because I'm evil. It's been a while since I've done that, so I hope you guys like that. I need to work on my evil slogan. Who knows? I might turn my slogan into "I'm an angel," because no, what the hell am I kidding? I'm evil. Y'all are the cult. So our subject today is going to be the very first video game you ever played. Now, in the comment section, I want you guys to tell me what's the very first video game you guys have ever played. And also, at the end of the video, I'll be well, fuck, I should just go ahead and tell you this now. At the end of every video, I want you guys to post your comment saying what you would like for me to talk about next week. So, and whatever comment seems the most interesting, I will pick it and we'll talk about it. Every now and then I might have, guest hosts. Next week I plan on having Mystic Spade, and we have a pretty cool subject to talk about, but we'll leave that for next week. Now, right now, this is going on right now. I should probably stop stalling because I'm a bastard. Very first video game I ever played, I remember it was a very, very old school, only the old school video game players will remember this, very, very old MMO, probably one of the first MMOs, called The Realm, developed by Sierra, or it was published by Sierra Entertainment. Very, very old company. I'm pretty sure they went out of business. It was basically like a 2D side-scrolling MMO. That's it. There were servers. You joined a server. You start off in a town. You go to the right. You fight pixies. You fight wolves. I've never really made it very far in the game. My parents, they were very well renowned in that game or whatever. Also, a lot of MMOs that they played in, which I will get into a bit later. I remember my only character, and it was my very first online name. I was like, "Mom, can I please play?" She's like, "Sure, but you gotta think of a name." I was like, "I'm Mad Cow." So yeah, my very first online name was for The Realm, and my name was Mad Cow. Mad Cow the Cleric. And boy was I a noob. Yes, I was a noob. I know, at one point we were all a noobs. Back in my day, more than a decade ago. I was very young. I remember playing that. I believe it was in either Panama or San Diego, California. And when I mean Panama, I mean the country Panama in Central South America, like right on the border of South America. I used to live there whenever my dad was still in the Navy, and we moved to San Diego. It was in either of those, places. Oh man, The Realm. That's some good old times. But my parents, they were very well renowned in whatever game they were playing. Well, as far as if it was an MMO, my mom, she was one of those people that would fucking grind and just be the pro player, and she can get you whatever the fuck you want, and she's a pretty good reason why Eula came out, user license and agreement. I'll get into that a bit later, but I remember on EverQuest, whenever the server, there was a new expansion that came out with like a very high level cap, like a new level cap. She was the first person on the server to hit the new level cap, so she was the only person to be rewarded with the title Infamous. So she was Aliana the Infamous. That's actually where my niece's name comes from. It's from my mom's online name. And a big reason why Eula came out was from people like my mom. She would play the shit out of EverQuest, and I mean play the living, I hit my headset, play the ever-living shit out of it. And one night, I remember one night, she made over $5,000 on a fucking sword. On a fucking sword. Some person literally paid her $5,000. And that's a big reason why Eula came out, because people were making money off of grinding in-game items to give to other players who were too lazy or just didn't have the luck to fucking go get it themselves. My dad, how he was pretty well known online. Um, like some of the very first MMOs, like the typing ones where everything's all fucking words. Or I remember a game in particular. Um, I know it's still being played today by them old school people. I don't remember the name exactly, but it's one of those games where obviously you have a like a chat bar below. You can have a party with you, and it is an online game. And it's one of those things where you look at like like you're in a dungeon type place and you're looking down a hallway and you'll turn corners, like you'll just hit arrow keys, you'll turn like the right, then all of a sudden there'll be like a fucking like skeleton right there, and you automatically have to fight that skeleton. And it's one of those things, if you understand what I'm saying. I don't remember the game name. If you do remember that kind of game or what the name was called, please tell me in the comment section below, because then I'll check in with my father. He'll be like, yes, oh, I remember that, back in my day. One of those kinds of things. And my dad, how he was well known was the fact that he can organize and maintain a successful large clan, which is pretty fucking amazing. My dad has amazing leadership skills that he learned throughout the Navy in his time in the military, along with meeting people in the what's it called, in game. He actually, a lot of people that a lot of guys that my dad knows, I actually know them in real life. There's Randy. Randy I've known, that's probably the #1, that's the only person I've known longer than M4H. And M4H I've been with since, fuck dude, over probably close to over a decade. M4H is I'm talking about the original Mercs for Hire. I am one of the original. My dad is one of the original. Genbone, the leader. Fucking BW. Fucking Get Her Done. All them guys. I've known all these guys for a large portion of my life. And all because of my family. And, well, not my family, but my parents. It's very amazing to come from to be born into a family of gamers, and and all of a sudden I want to make a name for myself just like my parents, except I'm going a different path, a different way. I'm taking the best of both worlds from my parents. I'm taking my dad's leadership skills, which I might be, some people call me a great leader, but I know there is more that I can learn and more than I can apply to my team. And the grinding phase from my mother and the hardcore pro player, and I put them together, and that is who I try to be. And I cannot try, well, and I make videos. That's a totally different aspect than personally, I think it's harder for my parents to be well known in their time, because literally people have to see them do it. Me, I record it, I put it on there. The only hard thing I have is people finding my videos, watching them. That's the only trouble I have. And there is potential to actually make a career out of making videos, which is what I'm trying to do, so I don't have to worry about money problems with my family. That's basically the reason why I make videos and why I'm inspired to make videos is so I can make a name for myself. All because that one day that I played the realm and I wanted to be like my mom and my dad, and it's almost like a family business. Well, enough ranting, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Gothic Thursday. Please, in the comment section below, tell me what subject you would like me to talk about next week, and I will definitely look through it. And well, guys, till next time, I'm Vice, and take it easy.